You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Deanie. We have a very special guest for you guys, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your homies, your family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say there is an enormous difference between going slow and stopping completely. Even if you're making just a little bit of progress, that's far better than being at a standstill or falling behind. Even when you cannot do everything, you can still do something. When you cannot move as fast as you would like to, that's no reason to stop, no reason to give up. Go ahead and continue moving at whatever pace you can. Making just a little progress will, over time, put you much farther ahead than making no progress at all. But you know that already, right? When you're faced with more than you can possibly do, feeling overwhelmed and letting it grind you to a halt, it's not going to help. Pick one thing, start to work on it, and then the next. And little by little, you'll be getting it all done. Running swiftly is great when you can do it, and when you can't, there's no reason for despair, because walking slowly will just as surely and steadily move you forward and will keep the positive momentum alive. There's a rule, like, what is it? If something's in motion, it stays in motion. If something's at rest, it stays at rest. That is true. Chip away at the mountain steadily and with determination. Not only will you get through it, you'll end up stronger and wiser for the experience. Take that from me, Coach Deanie. That is my word. Are you ready?
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio. And I am your host, Deanie. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. You know, the ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, today's guest is a force in the world of EDM, a visionary artist with bold ambitions and an electrifying sound. Belle Aire, as a San Diego native, has captured hearts and dance floors with her dynamic voice and unrelenting energy. Her music, blending beats and social empowerment, showcases her talent and her dedication to making a difference. She's here to share her story, her latest release, and her dreams for the future. So please join me in saying welcome, friend, to the incredible Belle Aire. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Deanie. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. This is awesome. You're
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome. What is up with you this morning?
Well, I was able to get my coffee, so we're off to a good start.
Oh yeah, always got to start with the Joe, right? Good cup of
Yeah.
Joe. It's tea for me, but I think it's all the same.
Yeah, I like tea too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to switch. They have that mushroom coffee and all that. I'm trying to do
Oh
better.
yeah. Yes, try that. That mushroom I do the mushroom tea. But yeah, both of them are great. I've heard.
Okay. If
Yeah.
you feel like different, like same energy, could you used to drink coffee or no?
Yeah, but I always drank my coffee black, so I didn't notice much difference.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So what's been on your heart and mind lately as you keep pushing creative boundaries and aiming to make a positive impact?
Just getting the word out of basically bringing together the people, unity, and your voice matters with this record, and getting them out to vote because a lot of times, we watch and from the sidelines and we don't think that our vote counts, but it actually does. And it's important as a community now in this time.
Yeah. You have
Where
some people. Oh, I'm sorry.
divided. Oh, it's okay. I was just saying, it's important at this time where everything is politically divided. It doesn't matter so much of the divide of what your belief is, whether you're left or right. It's just really, we are all still one. We're human and coming together and united we stand.
Indeed, indeed. So, Belle, I've been hearing artists, some artists are behind voting and, putting politics in music, and others like, no, I don't touch politics in music. That should be separate, you know. But then I have artists like you who actually champion, lending your voice, voting, choosing your rights and your beliefs, and they think that should be central in music. Did you ever have that conflict where you like, maybe I shouldn't talk about politics or anything relating to having a divide?
Actually, I did. That was a major, challenge that I sat with. But then, my dad, I was like, he instilled in me, it was his legacy, encouraging me that you should have a book song. And, I watched my dad fight growing up firsthand with the impact of civil engagement and the power of what it was for voting. And he always emphasized that your voice matters. It's a real change. It begins with us, with individuals stepping up. And it's important not only to vote on every level and not just the federal level, but just coming together and doing it. That's the thing. We're responsible as people. We're all here for a purpose. And what is your purpose?
Mm-hmm. You grew up in San Diego, right?
I did.
Tell us about San Diego.
San Diego. Well, we used to be Superchargers, but we are no longer Superchargers, so all of your Chile. I love San Diego. San Diego, it was a platform for me for getting grounded, my roots from music. My parents kept me active. I grew up with a singing family in the church. I was always the entertainment for the family. No one could ever complete a song. It was great, but actually my aunt, she was a singer, and she sang on the state level, kind of like the Supremes. And, her path it ended up going into a different direction. So I was like, I want to continue this torch for my family. So that's what I'm doing, and I go home to get grounded, and then I come back and get in the grind.
Absolutely. When did music become a part of your life?
Music has always been a part of my life since I was little, because it's like, even when you can't speak, you could move, you could dance. It's a high vibration, it sticks with you. And the beautiful thing about music is that it's universal. So it's always been a part of me. I feel like I speak many languages. I've been in plays from junior theater to the Old Globe, dance lessons, and been active, but I love music. I'm like, it brings everybody together. It's a vibe.
Yeah. So at what point, because I know throughout life, especially at a young age, music is filling your life in certain capacities. But at some point in time, you became so full of music that it began to flow out of you. When did that point happen, where you began to become a creative of the music that you love?
From the Whitney Houston and the Celine Dion and Adele, they really contributed to my artistry of me wanting to be active and to go back. And if you really want to go back, my parents kept me active in all of the things like junior theater, the Old Globe. They kept me active in dance lessons, and they really built up my confidence. And it instilled in me the discipline that, you can achieve your dreams. And I'm really big on giving back in the community, and my experience leads to the opportunity of, you constantly learning and growing, but you also have to give back. That's important.
Yes.
Because we're here to lift up others as well, to let them know their power. And once you know your power, can't nobody stop you.
Indeed. What sparked your transition into EDM?
Oh, wow. Okay. That's very interesting. So growing up, I didn't feel accepted in R&B and all of that, because like how I articulate, they were always like, oh, you're not black enough. And I wanted something where I felt I was just like, it doesn't matter, it's just a group of vibrations, high energy, and love. And I felt that with EDM. I felt that I could be creative, be myself, and just go to different heights that no one's going to be like, oh, that's not cool. It's just like they're happy to be free from where you are and to get away. And that's what I like to bring in the music, because so much of the day-to-day we keep going and we're caught in the rat race. But getting out and just sitting with yourself and seeing the world in a different place. So that's my tribe.
That's very interesting. I think growing up, I was the same way. Like in the neighborhood, I had my black friends, and at school I had black friends. But for me, I was just interested in different things. And, being interested in other things, people are like, you're not black. You're not black enough. So I learned how to, hang with them, do the black things. But for me, I had to do it in moderation. I couldn't just do that all day. And then, I go home and do the other stuff I like to do, like read comics. I like rock music, vampires, things like that growing up. And it's like, oh, what's wrong with you? But to me, I was getting into different things, learning about different things. So I don't know if you had that same kind of experience.
No, I totally relate with you. I love it. I think now that the evolution of the genre is being by the evolution of the consciousness of the genre's artist. I also believe that the artist continues social consciousness, that the genre will continue to expand. Let's face it, consciousness is all high vibration.
Consciousness. High vibrations.
Deep.
Yeah, deep.
Yeah.
All right. So I am assured that you're raising your vibrations as you're growing through this music industry, right? And you're finding different pieces that you love about it. And as your music started to gain serious momentum, can you tell us about the moment that made you feel like you were truly on your way?
the moment that made me truly feel I was on my way was when I didn't worry about what the world thought of me. And I quiet the noise because it's distraction. And I just focused on my purpose. And I live in my truth, and I pay it forward for people to live in theirs.
For our listeners who may be lost, how did you get to that moment?
You know, it took a lot of healing for me to learn to love myself. I had so have you heard of ayahuasca and stuff?
Yes, I have. You know I have. I'm a nerd, a geek, a guy who knows about things I shouldn't know about.
Well, my cousin is like a shaman, so I had a ceremony.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I thought I was perfect. I thought they were giving me my gift. And lo and behold, that's not what happened. That was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But it helped me to be a better person and to see, who I was. And to get back to that inner child of loving myself. And it's okay, Your scars and your past is not your future. It just helps you not to repeat the lessons and to, learn who's good for you and to see what it is.
Yeah. You don't have to answer this, but did you poop yourself? My friend went to Costa Rica to do that, and he said the entire weekend he was just pooping, and I was like, wow, really? I said, how was this experience, though? He said, liberating.
Well, yeah, you got all that out of you.
I just wondered if you had the same experience.
No, I did not have that experience. I guess it's different for everybody, but I have heard of that, and come the other end as well, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so elections are around the corner, as we all know. Tensions are high for some people. On this side is all peace and love. Your track, It's Time to Vote, couldn't be more timely. Besides, rallying people to lend their vote or lend their voice to a vote, what else inspired the creation of this song, and how did you create it?
Well, I was inspired by my father for this song, who was a passionate advocate. He's no longer with us, for living our dreams and giving back and fostering community unity. He taught me that coming together as a people is essential for making a difference in this world. His belief that change starts with each individual motivated me and encouraged me to help others to get out there to vote, to ensure that your voice is heard and to speak the truth and to stand up for what you believe in. But who really helped me to bring this project to what it is collaborating with the fantastic producer Chico Bennett. And he was nothing short of transformative. I love Chico. He's amazing. He worked with icons like Lady Gaga, Usher, Madonna, Prince, just to name a few. He has an incredible talent for just bringing ideas together. And it was no different working with him on this project. Actually, his unwavering confidence and his sense of direction, it dispelled anything that I had for the concern for it. But he just had a clear vision. He was like, it's going to be an anthem with a powerful message that will resonate to everyone that hears it. And that's what it is.
Nice. How did you meet Chico?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've known Chico forever. Actually, I think we met at a Halloween party.
What did you dress up as?
Great things about him, and he was everything that people say he is.
Cool. What did you guys dress up as?
Wow. And he has a cool afro.
That's
He
dope.
might be here, actually.
Okay.
Listen.
Well, shout out to Chico Bennett if you're listening. Very dope, brother. Very aware of your work over the years. And, yeah, shout out to you.
Hi,
So,
Chico. Okay.
All right. So before we go any further, I do want to play the single. It's called It's Time to Vote. Get you listeners in the mood to share your opinions. Not with me, of course, but with your voter ballot, because that is coming up real soon. Early registration votes started, 2 weeks ago, I believe, and carried over into last week. So, yeah, here it is, guys. It's time to vote. And then when we come back, we'll put Belle Aire in our traditional hot seat to where she could perform for us if she wants to. She could rap, sing, do a poem, do spoken word, tell us a joke. We love dad jokes. Tell us a story from her life, play her instrument, to give some advice, or do nothing at all. That is cool as well. But for right now, here it is. It's time to vote. And also, I do want to know what you guys dressed up as at that Halloween party when we come back. All right, stay tuned.
Grab your shoes, your ID, check your list, stay ready. Don't let the chance pass you by, be prepared, it's your time. Stand up tall, speak your truth, every voice is strong and valid. Make your mark, it's time to go. It's time to let's go, hit the polls, let's go, hit the polls, let's go, hit the polls, let's go. Now walk, 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 now walk. It's time to vote. It's time to vote. Let's go.
You have the power if you choose it. If you don't stand up, then you lose it. We have the power, so let's use it. Everybody, come on, get out and let's go vote.
Let's go, hit the polls, let's go, hit the polls, let's go, hit the polls, let's go. Now walk, 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 now walk. It's time to vote. It's time to vote. It's time to vote. Stand tall, make it clear. It's your voice they need to hear. Make a change, it starts with you. It's your time, so follow through. Born to do this, it's your right. Don't stand by, get in the fight. Whether left or on the right.
You
It's
have
time
the
to
power
vote.
if you choose it. If you don't stand up, then you lose it. We have the power, so let's use it. Everybody, come on, get out and let's go vote.
It's time to vote. It's time to vote.
You have
time
the
to
power if you choose it. If you don't stand up, then you lose it. We have the power, so let's use it. Everybody, come on, get out and let's go vote.
Georgia State and Maryland, Texas, Maine, and Washington, Mississippi and Oregon. It takes all of us, so let's all begin. California, Michigan, New York State, let's get it in. Florida, Wisconsin to Arizona. We love you.
La bada bee, 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 la bada bee.
All right. Welcome back again. It's time to vote by Belle Aire and produced by Chico Bennett. So make sure you guys get out there and vote. Also pick up this record just in case you need some more encouragement. Keep it playing. Just a reminder that you have to get out there and help the country out with your vote. No matter which side you pick, we're going to have one winner. Remember, and you could be responsible for whoever wins and whoever loses. And if the country goes to, flames or whatever, it's your fault because you didn't vote. Maybe. All right. Don't listen to me. Anyway, let's bring back Belle Aire. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, we're back. I love it.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yeah, I don't get that a lot. I get, you're always serious. Too serious.
I like the voiceovers though, with the different tones though. So.
Oh yeah, it's a whole party. I have all kind of voices.
That's dope.
Yeah. So for Halloween, when you guys met, you and Chico Bennett, what were you dressed up as?
I think I was in a cat suit.
Okay.
With a tutu though. It was like a Belle Aire style tutu with the cat suit. So it was like cat giving like I don't know. It was meowy.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen a few pictures online, and you have your own look. This like, I don't know what they call it. Is that you said a skirt, or what is that called?
It's a tutu.
Yeah, that.
It's my signature. I like to bring out my inner child.
Okay. How many colors do you have?
Probably like it's like one of those, like when you change your outfit and your shoes, it's just like a collection. I actually have them for my glasses too, like your cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That way I know it's my glass.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite one or favorite color?
My favorite color is purple because it's royalty.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
All right.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is in May the 24th. I'm a Gemini.
Me too.
Word? When is your birthday?
I knew I liked you.
Yeah. When is your birthday?
June 1st.
Okay, June.
Yeah.
But you're still a Gemini, so hey, family.
But do you feel like you have two sides?
I feel like I have 4 sides. My other side has 2 sides as well.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. You feel like you have 2 sides?
I don't, but I've seen her. I've seen the other side. So yeah.
Okay, so you mastered your Geminiology, especially if the other side doesn't come out too much.
A little bit. It's always a work in progress, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Did you dress up this year?
Yeah, I was a butterfly.
Huh. Unique.
Yeah. I like butterflies because of the transformation. You're always transforming, and then you can just be free spirit.
Definitely. So what do you see happening next in your career?
Next in my career, I see a Grammy. However, I know it doesn't happen that way. But let's see. I have an EP out called B.E.L.L.E. I have a podcast that developing called Mixer that'll be coming out, and then I'm working on booking some headline festivals like Tomorrowland as I DJ as well, and just my vision, it extends beyond my personal accolades. It's really about commitment, empowerment, lifting up others, and that's going to keep me busy for a long time.
Sounds good. I am a voting member, so I'll keep your name in mind.
Are you?
I am, yeah.
Okay, yes. Keep my name in mind, Dee, for sure. I applied, but I won't know until June if I can a member or not.
Oh yeah, we're Gemini buddies now, so I have to look out.
Okay, that
is the sole duty of a Gemini, to look out for other Geminis.
Yes, and I will come back anytime. I really appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. Oh, before we let you go, where can our listeners connect with you online and listen to more music?
Okay. Also, Chico's a Gemini too. I forgot to add that.
What?
Yeah. So it's a whole synergy.
Yeah.
Yes. You can find me online at I am Belle Aire. That's all my social media platforms. It's IAMBELLE AIRE. Right now, the song is on Soundcloud, but it'll be available on all platforms in like 2 weeks.
All right.
And my EP is out right now. You can go to my website. It's belleairemusic.com.
All right, and listeners, just in case you didn't get those links, no worries. I will have them in the description of this episode and in the show notes, so you don't have to worry. You can continue your thumb war or whatever you were doing with your fingers. The links will be right there. All right, thank you so much, Belle Aire. It was a joy having you on and a pleasure listening to your story and the reason why you're putting everything behind the song, It's Time to Vote. Condolences for your father. I'm not sure how long ago that he left this earth, but that's still something that I'm extending my condolences to. And this is huge, something that was inspired by him to continue putting that message out there. So big ups to you, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Deanie. Thank you for having me. Thank you for your fans, my fans, the community. Love you guys. Inclusivity with unity. Let's go. Let's get out there and vote. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao, Bella.
Hey, what's up? Long time. I forgot to mention that. Oh, by the way, this is Deanie, Vigilantes Radio Live. VP of Operations for Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, Only One Theory dropped a new single. It is called La Jefecita. It's on Spotify. As a matter of fact, it's on all major platforms. You should check it out right now. Oh, and by the way, there's also a visual on YouTube. It's hot. Check it out today. OnlyOneTheory.com. Check that out too. Peace.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Deanie, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.